third week on the challenge David in his book. So as in the last 2 weeks, I'm just going to flick through the book, see what page comes up, and hope I can talk about it. And yeah, this is a challenge to me. I quite like different challenges. Quite often if someone says to me, oh, we'd like to book you for a day or so doing some training, and I say, yeah, put it in the diary, let us know what you want to do. And they go, yeah, well, I'm not sure what we want you to do yet. And quite often I'll sort of say, well, just let me know on the day. And they go, really? I said, yeah, I think it's quite important that, if we feel that we're experts in our field, that we should be able to turn out. Okay, got to do a bit of planning and preparation on certain programs and events. But quite often I like the buzz of don't know what's going to happen. And I'm confident and comfortable to be able to talk about more or less any subject, that I deliver training courses on, coaching or facilitation, because we never know what's going to happen, and I don't think everything can be scripted. I do think it's important to be able to, talk off the cuff and to be able to, get your message across in those areas. So on goes the challenge. So let's have a look at where we end up today. So we have today. Oh no, don't like that page. No, I'll keep to that page. So page 202. Now at the back of the book, it's actually got what I call reflection pages on each chapter. So obviously you read the chapter and you read the book, and then at the end it's just got some handy tips of key things to focus on. I thought about doing it at the end of the chapters, but I decided to do it at the end of the book. And I think it's really quite important, and I do this a lot when running training courses or coaching sessions or done a speech or facilitated an event. I often then think at the end, and I just sit myself down once everyone's left the room and just sit and think, okay, so how did you do today, David? I'm not that harsh on myself. Sometimes I am. But I look at the good points and what went well and the reaction that I got from people during the day and at the end of the day and what people have said. But then there's certain little things that I think, perhaps you could have done that better. Perhaps you need to tweak that a little bit next time. And I think that's important. For a lot of us, we end up sort of doing meetings, going to clients and sometimes having to perform on our own. And it's good to sit and just create that bit of thinking time at the end of the day. I'm not one of these people that just like to pack up all my stuff and just vroom, straight out the door and in the car and off, because I find it very difficult to think in the car because I'm normally concentrating on my driving. People say they're very good at thinking in the car, but I thought that's a bit dangerous sometimes. So at the end of the day, I quite often think, okay, well, how did that go? And I think that reflection time and sort of bit of self-evaluation. If you're working within a team, it's good to sort of debrief and think, okay, well, how did you feel it went? What could we have done better? And, what do we need to stop doing when we work together as a team? What do we need to start doing? And what things are we doing that we need to continue that are very good? So I think that's really quite important, is that when we have done certain things, is to then sit, evaluate and think, okay, where are the tweaks needed? And I think if we do that on a regular basis, we can only get better at what we do. But just coming back to my first thought, when I started this video, it is very important that we can talk confidently, comfortably about our subject. And I quite like those challenges, and some of my events I really don't know what I'm going to get asked and what people are going to come up. I've got to be that person of a solution and keep doing that, and as we all do in whatever our field of work. But please create that time of reflection. So that was the back of the book, where we've got all these different reflections on the different chapters. Hopefully, when you get the book and read through the chapters, and then you've got these bullet points at the back that just keep us focused. It's quite good just to dip in and out and think, yeah, I need to focus on this, or I've got this coming up, and just keep myself ahead of the game, as I always call it, one step ahead of the game, and focus on what I'm doing. So thanks for watching the video. Look forward to so next week's going to be the last one of these. So I'm doing 4 of these, and I'm going to flick through the pages and see what comes up on for next week. See you then.